Hello. I'm
Hi.
Hi, I'm Sarah Northwood, and I'd like you to meet Danielle Lofton,
Yes, hello.
and I'd like you to meet Trinity
Hi.
Dotson.
Hi.
So we're going to be talking about nursing moms tonight and how they can get in better health and increase their energy. And everybody knows that nursing mom needs more energy, because a lot of times they're short on sleep and sometimes they don't even have time to feed themselves. I remember I barely got my contact lenses in when I was nursing my babies. So I have 6 children and I breastfed them all. And I want to say congratulations to everyone who is breastfeeding, because we all know it's the very best for your baby, right? But now tonight we just want to kind of turn things towards the moms, and we want to give you some help tonight because you're helping everyone else all the time. And I wanted Danielle to come speak to you tonight because she did a nursing moms program and she was able to get excellent results. So, Danielle, why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm so glad to be on here talking with you guys tonight. I was so excited to get pregnant because we actually struggled with infertility for several years. And so we were so excited. We got pregnant and I gained a lot of weight. I'm 5'1". I'm a little short. So my 45 pounds on my little frame extra was the heaviest I'd ever been. So I had my baby, and about 6 months in, all my friends were like, "Oh yeah, just breastfeed and it'll all come off. That's all, it'll just magically fall off." So that didn't happen for me. About 6 months and I'm like, where did that go? I'm breastfeeding. Why isn't it falling off? Some of it came off. So I was trying to eat really clean. I was exercising. I was doing CrossFit. Like I was like going for it, and I did that for a full month and like nothing changed on the scale. It was 0. And so that was not motivating at all to keep doing what I was doing, obviously. And so I had actually seen a friend who had done our full program, and I lived with her for a time before I got married. And during that time I lived with her, she was trying like every diet known to man, and nothing was working for her. So when I saw her do this program and she had kept it off for like 5 or 6 years, I'm like, okay, something's different here and I want to know what it is. And she's like, I'm going to tell you. And they also have a nursing moms plan, like a specific plan for nursing moms, that you can lose weight and keep up your milk supply and get energized and feel healthy. And I'm like, I'll try it for a month. So we did, and it was amazing. I got results week 1. And so that was like major motivation after a full month of trying things on my own with no result at all. And so I was able to do this plan. I was able to lose all of my baby weight and then some. I got to fit back into my wedding dress. It was so exciting. And on the plan, I felt so energized. And the cool thing about this plan is that it was part of a full program that actually helps with your mind, mental health. It helps with your sleep, which Lord knows you're not getting sleep when you have a newborn. So I needed all the help I could get on that area. And all of that, just learning those healthy habits was a part of the full program. So then I got back down to my normal weight after the baby. Awesome. So excited. Then we got pregnant like a month later again. So I had my body back for like a second. But it was awesome because my second pregnancy, I was going into it completely different because I had already started incorporating the healthy habits. And again, I'm chasing around a toddler, so I'm not just sitting on my bottom all day long. I'm actually moving. And my pregnancy was completely different. My labor was completely different because I had already been within the community and learning the healthy habits. So after I had my second one, I did the nursing moms plan again because I know it worked for my body. And that's when I became a coach. And I'm like, I want to share this with people, especially moms. They need to know that there's an option, and the fact that you can lose weight and not lose your supply, because that's really important to a lot of people, is to keep up that supply. So I had great results twice after both babies, and I highly recommend it.
That's fantastic. So did you feel that it was difficult to plan out how many times you were going to eat? How many times did you eat?
So I was eating 6 times a day, really small portion meals. But the awesome thing was, since I had a 6-month-old, 7-month-old, the great thing is that 5 of my 6, well, actually, on the nursing moms plan, 4 of my 6 meals were already prepared for me. So they were sent straight to my door. So it was healthy nutrition that I was able to kind of just grab and go. And then the other 2 meals that I prepared on my own, I did meal prepping and just used it for the full week. So it actually was super helpful for the schedule that I had. And with nursing, most times you actually have to nurse every 2 to 3 hours. And so when baby ate, I ate. And so it kind of worked out. I kind of was on track with that too. So
we're going to let Kelsey in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome, Kelsey.
She's coming in. So,
welcome, Kelsey and baby.
Yeah, there's a baby in there. So can you come off mute and just say hi to us and let us know who you are? I think it's Kelsey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Oh. Hi.
Family.
How many little ones are there?
I have 3, but one's asleep for the night, so.
Awesome.
And how old is the baby?
He is 4 months old, so he's fresh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So do you were you able, I guess you haven't been able to hear any of what we were talking about ahead.
Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Not a problem. So are you a guest of Trinity's?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Awesome. How do you know Trinity?
From high school or from middle school, actually, I think. So. Yeah.
Well, thank you for nursing your baby. I think that's an awesome thing to do.
Oh, thanks.
Did you breastfeed all of them?
Yes. So my son was born April 20th, 2017. And I nursed him until the day that we got home from the hospital with my daughter. And then I breastfed my daughter until the day I went into labor with my son. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been consecutive 4 years. So
wow. How are you doing with your energy level?
Oh, it's hit or miss.
Yeah. We were just talking about how sleep is just a precious commodity, very hard to come by when you're taking care of little ones, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
they're all different.
Danielle is our in-house expert tonight. And I don't know if you can see, see her. Are you able to see the screen from where you are, Kelsey?
Yeah, so I think I see you. And then it'll randomly
if you swipe left, you'll probably see everyone else.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Gallery mode or something. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. So I'll put it on gallery view. And then I will also make it full screen because That would have been nice. We're learning all kinds of cool things tonight, Kelsey. So how about if we just backtrack a little bit and Danielle tells you a little bit about our program, since she's the expert here and you missed that little piece and you're our only guest.
Okay.
Yes, we're so glad that you're here. We're recording it for others who couldn't make it too. So just get the experience live. I was sharing my story earlier of how I had gained a bunch of weight with my first born, and I was like desperately trying to get it off because breastfeeding actually didn't take it all off like my friends that it would. But I didn't want to lose my supply because I knew that sometimes if you lose weight and try to focus on that you lose your supply. So I was looking for something that I could do both to get healthy, get to a healthy weight and keep up my supply. And so I found this amazing program. And the awesome thing was that they had a specific plan for nursing moms. So I was able to lose weight and keep up my supply. And the awesome thing is that I had food that was prepared for me that had tons of nutrients in them. And so as a busy mom, I wasn't having to plan all my meals, but I was still eating 6 times a day. So I was pretty much eating when my baby ate. So when I breastfed, I ate too, but very small portion meals. And I was able to get off all of my baby weight and then some. And it was so exciting for me because I had just been trying everything and nothing was working. So it was such a blessing for me. I got pregnant right away. So I got my body back for like a minute and then got pregnant right away, which I was so excited about. Did the program again after my second one. And that's when I became a coach because I felt like, okay, moms need to know about this. They need to know about this gift of this program. So that's kind of my story.
So Danielle, have you been able to coach other moms in this program so that you've seen this work for other people too? It's not just you.
Yeah. Yes, totally. Yeah. So there's different forms of the nursing moms plan that we have, and it's very tailored to the person. So depending on what supply you have, how old your baby is, are you incorporating real food at that point? It's very flexible and it shifts depending on where you're at. And so I've loved walking moms through the plan because it's the most optimal plan that we have, I feel like week to week because babies are different and your body's different. So, but I love it.
Give you a napkin.
We have another guest.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Annabelle, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you come on camera or no?
No, I'm driving.
Okay.
Oh, is my camera on? I don't think it is. Here, I'll turn it on.
Oh, you
No,
will?
I
What a treat.
I'm like holding it like my camera was on, but I guess it's not.
You're like holding it this whole time. That's so awesome.
Oh, hold on. I'm able to access.
That'd be cool. I'd love to see your baby.
Okay, hold on. I gotta go change a setting. Hold on. I don't know. Sorry.
Well, you don't need to be sorry. This is really just kind of an informal chat that we're having, and it's fine. That's what moms do. They do what they can when they can, right? Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
So for Danielle, so what can moms do if they don't have time to make 6 meals a day? What are there things to help them with that? And you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And okay. Yes, so eating 6 meals a day really helps fuel your body. So eating every 2 to 3 hours, it helps keep you energized, small portion meals. The great thing about this program is that
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Just
okay.
please go with daddy. Real life right here. Thank
Yeah.
you. The great thing
Kelsey's
about
coming in. Oh, look at the baby.
Hi.
Oh my God.
He's so
What
cute.
a showstopper. Hi. Hi. Oh, how cute.
okay.
Oh
take
my
a second.
gosh. And look at this little boy. Oh, okay. It's cute night for sure.
Got all the things. Okay, love you.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's enough to make me want to stop what I'm saying, and I have no more words when you get that cute.
Yes. Okay. So the cool thing about this plan is that they send food to your door. So it's on the go food. It's filled with nutrition, and you can make it as simple as you want. They have lots of different options. And that was really helpful for me to have those on the go foods because you don't have time to plan and prep every single meal as a new mom or as a mom that with a baby, basically. So that was really great for me. It was very simple to follow. Yeah.
Danielle, were you ever concerned about your milk supply?
I was in the beginning, and I actually did a more intense nursing mom. There's a couple different options that you have, and I did the one where I wanted to lose quicker. But I also had I had like overabundance of supply. So when I did it, it wasn't an issue. And I was able to do the more intensive one because I wanted to lose faster. But I have had moms that have dipped. And so that's why I take it with them week by week. And we add extra protein and we just, it's very formable for that. But for me, I was overabundant.
Kelsey, do you have any questions?
No, not really. I'm just kind of listening in.
Kind of hanging out, listening. How about you, Tracy? Take yourself off mute if you can.
Nothing specifically. I'm mostly listening for my daughter. I mean, I did nurse, but that was a while back. So I'm mostly listening for my daughter. She's going to try to get a chance to listen in, but she's got the 2 little ones and her husband's not home from work yet. So she may not get to
Right.
make sure I can pass.
That's awesome because it's always hard when you're a mom. That's your job. You're all about the kids. And I think one of the things that I learned, and as I got older, really, and my kids got older, I realized that if I took better care of myself, I'd be a better mom for them. And that was something that I didn't really take very seriously until I got older. And so my last baby I had when I was 42. And so, so
I've been there too.
I was slowing down a lot by the time I was 42. And I was not able to lose weight like I was able to when I was younger. And all kinds of reasons, and then I ended up finding out about this program when I was 55. And I regained, after I lost 60 pounds on this program, and my blood sugar went in a normal range, my cholesterol dropped. I was so much healthier that I felt better at 55 than I did when I was 42. I felt so much better. And I was able to play with my kids. A lot of those young, when the kids were young, I was so tired that I just didn't have the energy to help to play games with them and do stuff with them. I watched them do a lot of things, but just even today I was at the playground with my grandchildren going down the slide with them. That wasn't something that I was doing. I was actually being stuck in the slide before. So that's it's a nice change. But I want to talk about the 6 macro habits for a second, because we don't just look for weight loss and losing baby weight, right? We're interested in lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. So I thought we could talk about those habits. I have this opportunity, show a screen, share my screen. I'm going to try.
You can do it.
See, I can do it. Share. Share. Is this something you see?
Yes.
Okay, so we're talking about adopting 6 macro habits, one healthy habit at a time. And so we have, the first one is the habits of healthy weight management. I'm going to make this large. Ooh, nice. Habits of healthy weight management. The next one is the habits of healthy eating and hydration. Kelsey, are you drinking enough water? She's so busy.
Sorry, I'm changing his diaper. So
You're making me tired, girl. you're on the go for sure. So
I'll be right back though. I'm listening. I'm just gonna mute you because he's not very happy.
Habits of healthy eating and hydration, habits of healthy mind, habits of healthy sleep, habits of healthy movement, habits of healthy surroundings. So those are the 6 macro habits, and we learn them one habit at a time with support, structure, and encouragement, right, from our community. So who would like to say something about that? Tell me, Trinity, something interesting about that.
Yeah, I think that each of them is needed, and if you're missing one, like, you can't miss one of them. You need all of them. So, I feel like, when you work on one of them at a time, it kind of helped you to start to incorporate all of them over time. And if you focus on all of them at once, that's too much. So that's why they really say one healthy habit at a time is important. Some people need to start with losing weight, but other people need to start with hydration, or other people need to start with sleep. So it's really whatever is best for the person that is looking for meeting their goals. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I shared this earlier, but I'm not sure if everyone heard it, but when I was going into my second pregnancy, it was completely different than my first. Not only did I start 20 pounds lighter with my second pregnancy from where I had started with my first, but I had started incorporating these habits. I had already started incorporating obviously the hydration, which you need with breastfeeding, but I had done my weight management, but my mindset was shifting, my mindset even towards food. Like, definitely first baby was like eating for 5, it's like, I'm just like all the food all the time. And I was at a desk job 40 hours a week, just sitting the entire time. And so my second pregnancy, I was moving because I had, a baby that I had to take care of. And when he started crawling and all of that, but my mindset had shifted towards food even, or like movement, because I had a very long labor with my first. I feel like because I incorporated my healthy habits and I was moving a lot more during my pregnancy, I was very mindful of what I was eating, keeping up my hydration. My labor was completely different with my second one. And I do believe that it's from all the healthy habits that I had. And so even though I wasn't losing weight, I wasn't focusing on losing weight anymore, I was still incorporating the habits. And so, I mean, I have a client right now who just got pregnant and she's so excited, and she's like, do I stop meeting with you? I'm like, no, there's like 5 more habits that we're going to work on during your pregnancy. Weight management is just one of them, So that was really cool to incorporate those into my second pregnancy.
Do you ever find that moms who have just had a baby are overly concerned about the weight loss aspect of this plan, or the weight loss aspect of their life, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know a lot of moms who have just had kids and they're like, when can I get back down to size? Like, when can I get back down to my normal, Um, and, as a new mom too, it's like your whole body's shifting, everything's changing, not just your weight. And so I think incorporating not just the weight loss portion, but incorporating the other habits early on is really helpful, because even once you get to we don't want to just focus on a diet, because that's not what this program is. It's lifelong transformation for healthy living, where you're starting to focus on those mindsets and all the other habits as well. So
How would you say that is accomplished? How do people work on those habits? How does it play out, in other words?
Yeah, so with this program, it's so awesome how they set it up. So we have a personal coach, which is awesome. That accountability, that cheerleader, that person that's going to tell you, don't eat that piece of cake. And this is why, they're just going to encourage you. The community is part of that as well. And then there's tons of resources. So we have this book called A Life Book, and that really goes into that healthy mind piece and understanding each of the habits, where you are in each of the habits currently. So what's my current reality? Where do I want to be? How do I get there? And then how did I get to the place where I was? And like talking that through, that was really helpful for me in the healthy mind piece, in shifting that mindset. Because for me, my growing up was very, we didn't have a lot of money. So it was fast food and casseroles. I never saw, movement was never a thing. I didn't do any sports. I hate sweating. I just don't like to sweat. So that was never part of my life. But once you start incorporating one habit, it like spirals in a good way where you are wanting to do the other. So you start eating right, you actually like, oh my gosh, I can go for a walk, or I could go for a run, because now I have the energy and I'm putting these good things in my body. And so it just kind of spirals in a good way, where you're incorporating those, habit by habit. So yeah, there's tons of resources that are available to us through this program that are actually free, which is really amazing that we get all of that for free.
And how do you think that this program and this lifestyle has helped you show up better for your family?
Oh, night and day. I'll say night and day. That becoming the best mom that I can be for my kids it's been incredible to be the wife that I need to be, being confident in myself. It's just life-changing. And again, like I said, my growing up was not there wasn't a ton of healthy habits being shown. And so to be able to automatically start my kids' life with, this is just how life is, and it's healthy, and we choose healthy things, and like they want to work out with me, like that's crazy, right? And they're wanting to eat vegetables and just different things because that's the normal for them. And it's so exciting that that is like the new reality, and I get to pass that on to my kids. So
thank you. Danielle, we're gonna close out here, but if you are on here and you want to know more, reach out to the person who invited you. And if you're watching this as a recording, thank you for the grace that you've given us to cover over our technical blips and blops. And with another shout out to Kelsey's baby, who stole the show.
So sweet.
Super distracting. I apologize.
No, it's been a
You're just
blessing. It's been a
still.
real blessing. Thank you for showing up. We really appreciate it. And feel free to reach out to any one of us to if you have any questions. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.